Market sentiment turned sour due to the measures taken by the White House against popular Chinese apps WeChat and TikTok. Investors were braced for the U.S. government data on the labor market. The non-farm payrolls came out to be stronger than expected. Oddly enough, the market gave a muted response. Futures on the Dow Jones shed 0.38% to 27,180 ahead of the U.S. non-farm payrolls. Likewise, the S&P 500 was trading lower at 3,329.88. According to the fresh statistics, employment in the U.S. has been improving for the third month in a row. The jobless rate declined to 10.2% in July. That is better than expected. The U.S. public and private sectors added 1,700,000 new jobs. That also surpassed expectations. Economists had projected 1,600,000 new jobs last month. Nevertheless, better than expected data did not soothe out worried investors because employment growth in the U.S. eased in July amid the resurgence in new coronavirus cases. This drags down a fragile recovery in the U.S. economy, and this is a bad scenario for Donald Trump, who is lagging behind his opponent Joe Biden in the latest polls. The non-farm payrolls are expected to give fresh impetus to the talks between the White House and Congress on the second stimulus package. Today, the US dollar is regaining footing. Its index rose 0.33% in the early New York trade, making efforts to climb above 93 points. The report on the US employment could be the key to a further trajectory of the US currency. Its index was at the crossroads before the non-farm payrolls. Its growth to 93.50 and higher could signal a further uptrend. On the contrary, its decline below support at 92.80 could reinforce a downtrend. Traders speculating on the Canadian dollar are evaluating a batch of macroeconomic data. The unemployment rate in Canada dropped to 10.9% in July, whereas the consensus suggested a modest decline to 11%. At the same time, despite a notable decrease from June, the jobless rate is still much higher than 5.6% in February. The US dollar versus Canadian dollar pair is carrying on with an upward correction today. It was trading at near 133.50 in the early New York session. Later, the pair is expected to reverse downwards to 134.10, 134.25. On Friday, the loonie is facing another challenge. Canada's Commerce Department is due to make a statement on Washington's decision to raise tariffs on aluminium imports. If Canada's authorities decide to retaliate, this move will put pressure on the loonie. Last weekend, Bitcoin surged to $12,000 for the first time since August 2019. The cryptocurrency did not develop a further rally, but entered into a correction phase. Today, its price is drifting higher, so Bitcoin has rebounded to $12,000 per token. The consolidation is likely to last for a few days that will be followed either by a spike or a sharp fall. Meanwhile, the odds are that the price will climb higher. To sum up, Bitcoin is closing the week in close proximity to the level of $12,000. That's the best evidence of good investment opportunities. Notably, its market capitalization expanded to $32 billion over this week. No wonder crypto investors are speculating on the prospects of a further rally. However, it would be better to take the ongoing dynamic with a pinch of salt, as indicators signal the overbought conditions in the market. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.